Today I'm going to show you how to configure a basic approval in Business Workflows. Business Workflows provides the option to configure approvals for case and task records, these according to your business needs. So the first step that we're going to do is we're going to go to Business Workflows. We're going to click on Settings. Then we're going to click Approvals, then Approval Configuration. In here, if you're going to be configuring an approval for the case records, then you're going to click on Case. If you're doing it for the task records, then you will click the task option. In this example, I'm going to do it for the case records, so I'm going to click Case. And in this tab, we're going to leave it as it is. We're going to click on the Approval Flows tab. And to configure a basic approval, we need a new approval flow, so we're going to click on New General Flow. And we're going to provide a flow name. In my case, I'm going to do basic approval. Then we need to provide a qualification. I'm going to click on record definition case, and in my case, I'm going to use the priority field, which is part of the case record definition, but you can use any other field according to your needs. So I'm going to add priority equals, and I'm going to do critical. And when I click OK, so this means that if the case is raised with priority equals to critical, the approval will get attached to the case. Next field is the approvers field. In here, we're going to set who will be approving. As you can see, we have different options. We can do it by company, we can do it by functional roles, by people. This means you can set a specific user to be the approver, or we can even do it by support group. In my case, I'm going to use the support group option. So I'm going to provide a support company, then a support organization, and the support group. I'm going to click Save. Next field is the Qualify Approvers. This we could say is like an extra filter that you can apply to the Approvers field. In my case, I'm going to leave it like this. Next, we have the If Multiple Approvers field. As you can see, we have 3 options. In my case, I'm going to keep it as one must approve. That means I only need one member of the support group to be approving this. The rest of the fields, we can just leave it as it is. And then we're going to save this. Now we have the new approval flow that we just created. So I'm going to close this. And now as second step, we're going to create an approval mapping. For this, we're going to click on Case Management, then Approval Mappings. And here we're going to click on Approval Mapping to create a new record. And we're going to start with the approval mapping name. In my case, I'm going to do Basic Approval Mapping. Then we have the line of business. This will be set automatically according to the line of business where you're currently working on. We have the company field. I'm going to keep the global value. And then we have the status trigger. As stated right here, it says that the approval process will start when the case has above status. In my case, I'm going to select the assigned status, but you can select any other option according to your needs. The flow set option, I'm going to leave it as it is. And then we have the status mapping section. And in here, we're going to select to which status we want the case to go to according to the approval result. In my case, for the approved option, I'm going to select in progress. For rejected, I'm going to do approval rejected. For no approval found, I'm going to do canceled. And for error, I'm also going to do canceled. I'm going to click Save. And now we have our new approval mapping record showing. It is in edit mode. So as you can see, we have the same values as before, but now we have 2 new options. This one says cases created without using any template will go through approval. By default, this is disabled. In my case, I'm not going to be using a template, so I'm going to enable this. And I'm going to leave the next option as it is. I'm going to click Save. And now we have our new approval mapping record. So these are all the steps that you need in order to configure a basic approval in Business Workflows. Let's take a look at how this works. I'm going to create a new case. I'm going to provide a requester. And the priority, we're going to set it as critical. This is what we defined in the approval flow. I'm going to provide a summary and a description. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to select an assigned group. I'm going to click Save. And now we have our new case created. I'm going to click on Go to Case. And in here, as you can see, it is currently in new status. So I'm going to change it to assigned. This is the status that we defined before. And they should get the approval attached to this case. As you can see, we have now a pending approval. Since I'm part of the support group that we defined in the approval flow, I get the options to either approve or reject. I'm going to approve it. Okay, I'm going to refresh the page and it should be now showing in progress status as we defined in the approval mapping. This will be all in today's video. Thanks for watching.